Good evening, class. This is Professor Jones. As I sent you all a text and an email today, February 10th, Sunday evening, I did inform you that I will be uploading a video announcement this week. And I wanted to do so because I wanted you all to be able to see me directly and to hear my voice directly as it relates to the matters of this managerial accounting class for which you all are part of. I needed to address directly some issues that we are seemingly having as it relates to your participation or lack thereof in this course, which is quite alarming to me. And I've been taken aback, to be quite honest with you, especially since finding out that 99% of you are on the honor roll, dean's list, or presidential list. And I needed to address this now before this semester goes any further. We are now about to enter into week 6. And as of today, 90% of you are failing this course. And you're failing unnecessarily. You're refusing or choosing to not adhere to my guidelines. You're not adhering to school policy. You're not adhering to my content or materials that you are due to have completed in my class. And that is a problem. However, I needed to tell you directly that is your problem, because I have said this over and over to you. If you have been reading my emails and text messages, Professor Jones does not give grades. Never have, and she never will. Whatever you get out of my class, you would have earned that grade out of my class. If you finish this class with a 59.9, you will receive an F, not a D, because Professor Jones does not round up. Never have, never will. So I want to encourage you that if you have not been doing or choosing not to do what is required of you in this class, you may want to take a second thought with that going forward. I have repeatedly put in the news and announcements. I have put them in the discussion forums. What is required of you as it relates to even participating in the discussion forums. Now, I have been told last week by a few of you that I am a different kind of teacher, or that other teachers are not as serious about the discussion forums, or they don't hold you accountable to really participate in them. They're just kind of there. Well, for me, in an online environment, that is how you learn, because you are not sitting in a traditional classroom. So I have to have something to judge you on. I have to see where your head is. I need to know, what are you researching? What are you knowledgeable about? And if you're not participating in the thought process and the idea process and the knowledge process of the discussion forum, how do I know what you know? How do you know what you know? And therefore, yeah, it's important. It's required. Any assignment that I have listed in my syllabus is a required assignment. It is not optional. Now, you may opt not to do it, but in doing so, you are opting to receive an F. I will not go back. I will not be reopening discussion boards. Not happening. So please do not call, text, or email me to do so, because it will not happen. I have been saying this for the last 5 weeks. Get your discussion post posted. Make your initial post, make your reply post. And most of you just are choosing to ignore me. And that's okay. It's your choice, because it's your grade. I'm going to say this one last time, and this will be my last time saying this. Your initial post in my weekly discussions are due every Thursday. The class opens up on Tuesday morning. Your initial post to my discussion is due on Thursday of that same week, 11:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. You are required to post a minimum of 150 words, and it needed to be substantiated by course text, an outside article, a journal, a website, or something that substantiates what you believe to be true in your postings. And if you did not say it, if they're not your words or not your thoughts, you must cite and reference them using APA format, non-negotiable. Otherwise, you are plagiarizing. You are required to respond to a minimum of 2 other peers no later than Monday, 11:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, with a minimum of 80 words. And you have to say more than I agree, or I agree with you because I like the way you said that. That made sense. No, why do you agree? Challenge yourself to let us know why you agree. What do you have to substantiate your agreement with your peer or with anything that I might ask of you? So again, Thursday's initial post, 11:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, 150 words minimum. Mondays, 2 response posts, 11:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, 80 words minimum. Look in your coursework tab and look at your rubric and how you will be graded on your discussion forums. If you do not meet those areas, you will get a 0. And it is broken down in your coursework. Your rubric is a digital rubric, and it is in your coursework tab every week in your discussion. So you can look at it. What do I need to do? Make sure I post on Thursday on time. Make sure my words are at least 150 words. Make sure I have something to substantiate my thoughts and my ideas concerning the subject matter. That's what honor students do. We don't just settle. We do more. We push ourselves more. And that's what I expect from you, class. I really do, especially as honor students. Now, you also have a course project, which is listed in my syllabus. Your first part of this project is due in week 7, and it is already uploaded in a tab that I created called Budget Project Info and Resources. The entire project is listed in there. And you will have something due week 7, week 10, and week 14. I divided the project into 3 parts. And you are required to upload those 3 parts in the week that is designated to be done. Again, you can choose not to do the project. It is your choice. It is your grade. But I encourage you to do so. You also must participate in my Zoom live video conferences. We had one student to show up on Thursday, and she informed me that a lot of things are going on the campus on Thursdays and Fridays, so those might not be good days. Therefore, we will have a rescheduled Zoom live conference on Wednesday, February 13th at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time this Wednesday. I expect to see more students on this live video conference. It is in my syllabus, thus it is required. I cannot reiterate to you anymore my disappointment in your lack of participation, your lack of adhering to what is required of you, or your lack of just no care or no concern. That is alarming to me. That is questionable to me. And I just want to encourage you to rethink your choices when it comes to doing the work in my class. I have no problems disrupting your golden grades. Some of you will be graduating, and you will be failing this class unnecessarily, because if you earn a failing grade, you will receive a failing grade. If you do not understand something in this course, I have an open door policy. I am more than happy to explain to you what is needed to receive a good grade in my class. It is already there. You have no papers to write this semester. Thank God. May want to find some of my students who've had me before when it comes to paper writing. You only have quizzes and a project and your discussion forum this entire semester. So let's get it together, class. I want you all to get on these boards, discussion posts, and get these discussion posts done. I want you to get these quizzes done. I'm not reopening quizzes. If you do not submit your quizzes by the close of night, Monday night, you have 3 days to take it, but you will be penalized 5% each day. The quizzes will actually close on the following Thursday. The only time that will not happen is at the end of the semester. You will also have a midterm, which will consist of every chapter that we've covered since day one. So whatever chapters we've covered, your midterm will cover those chapters. So again, I look forward to a rewarding semester with you guys, but I need you to get on board and I need you to do what is required of you. Please and thank you. If you have any questions, I'm a phone call, text message, or email away. I look forward to having a rest of the 9 weeks, a beautiful 9 weeks remaining. It's your choice. Earn your grade. It won't be given. Thanks. Have a great and blessed day and evening.